Welcome to Minecraft. This is DStoucan, and I'm sitting here with Karen, who's never played this game before, and I'm here to explain to you how to actually play this game. This segment's called Tiddly Bits, and I'm going to do it weekly, maybe 2 or 3 times a week, and I hope you'll enjoy it. I'm going to be explaining the technical side of Minecraft, bit by bit, so you don't get confused. And here's Karen. Say hi to the camera.
Hello. Glad to be here. I'll finally learn how to play Minecraft.
Yeah, I've been bugging her about it for a very long time to actually get this game, but she doesn't have the game yet. She will eventually. The thing is, I need to start Minecraft, of course. I need to create a new world as this. I'm going to label, say, this world like, I don't know, Tiddly Bits. Tiddly Bits. Okay, there we go. I'm going to do on survival, more world options, always a nice feature. I'm going to do cheats, of course, because I'm going to do a lot of creative things as well as survival mode options in Minecraft. Bonus chest, you can click bonus chest if you want to. It's not really...
What does it do?
Bonus chest, what it does is give you like a couple torches, a chest with some random like stuff to start the game with, like some axes or pickaxes and logs and apples and stuff.
So with somebody like me who's never played, that would help me have something to collect things with.
True, it would give you a decent start. Okay, so the generated structures is on. You got villages, dungeons, of course. World type is always default, and you can type anything into the seed generator up here at the very top. And, it's just, you type in whatever, and you get a randomly generated world.
Great.
Okay, so instead of doing that, I'm going to just call this Tiddly Bits, game mode survival, cheats on, and create new world. And I will explain to you the very basics of this game. Just the very basics, just how to get started, how to get a basic shelter up and running so you don't get creepered in the middle of the night.
Okay.
And you'll know what creepered means as soon as you see what happens during the nighttime.
Oh, goodness. That sounds spooky.
Yeah.
But it sounds fun.
Yeah, creepers always try and steal your stuff. Well, not really steal your stuff. Oh, God. What is happening?
You're in a tree.
Forest biome, or jungle biome. Okay, video settings, I gotta make sure all this stuff is good. I'm gonna turn down the music and the sound to prevent lag, of course. Guess what? The first thing you gotta do when you play in Minecraft, punch some trees. Alright, yeah, let's punch some trees. Yeah.
What does that do?
You get log blocks, which you can turn into wooden planks, with any tree in Minecraft, vanilla Minecraft.
So I can use those wooden planks to, say, build myself a shelter?
Exactly. One standard log block equals 4 planks.
Okay.
So you just beat the crap out of trees. Doesn't matter if they like hang in the air like this one does, because it's Minecraft. There's so many physics fails in this game, it's ridiculous. So you just walk around and you find like trees and stuff.
And if I pound on them hard enough, they'll break into blocks of wood.
Yes. Well, you left click. A, S, W, and D are your moving tools instead of your arrow keys, right?
Okay.
You take you just hit like left click and you'll automatically try and break a block. Right. Whether you're using like say a pickaxe, shovel, axe, or hoe or something. Oh, hoe, you have to use a right click, but that's the only exception.
Okay.
Sword is, basically, like your left click is your attack with something, including blocks themselves. See, if I do like this and I go like pow, 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 yeah, there you go.
Since I have no weapons yet, I could use a block to hit an enemy if it was attacking me.
However, you do not want to do that because the blocks, any type of block, is only doing like a quarter heart of damage. Now what that means is, like if you see on the bottom right here, if I move the cursor down here, these are your hearts because I'm using a different texture pack than a default, and this is your hunger bar, little ham shanks or whatever you call them.
Okay. So what I really need to do is get a shelter up and then and then I need to find out and learn how to make a weapon.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So the first thing you do, since I got 15 blocks, right, 15 jungle woods, I gotta make 4 wood planks with each one. So that makes 60 wood planks. So what the first thing you do is you right click on this little crafting table up here with 4 blocks like that and make a crafting table. Now what this does was allow you to craft just about anything in the game.
That's super.
Alright, so, okay, next part is you join the crafting table and you notice instead of just 2 by 2 on the crafting block, you have 3 by 3, which is this crafting table is used more often than just about anything else in the game. So
that's where I would make all my swords or all my hoes or my picks.
exactly.
Okay.
But since we're in a bit of a hurry here, because we've been explaining this all, I'm going to put wood planks like this. You can do 1 wood plank on top of the other in the crafting bench. Doesn't matter where you put it, and you get 4 sticks out of that. So I'm going to make 16 sticks, okay? Now the first thing you got to do is do like this in the center.
And break the sticks up into piles.
No, you break it. You can break them in half, or the numbers of sticks that you have, and break them in half, which is I like to do a lot. Now what you first need to create, more than anything else, is a wooden pickaxe. 3 on the top and 2 sticks in the middle, like so.
Okay.
And then next you need to create a shovel. A wooden shovel, just like that.
Great.
And a wooden axe. Now you can do these blocks to either side. Like if I do like this, creates an axe. Now if I do it on the other side, creates an axe as well. It doesn't matter which side you do it, as long as you do it on one side or the other.
Okay.
Okay? So now you have your basic tools. Now one thing that you absolutely need is a sword. 2 planks followed by a stick in the middle. It could be on the right side, left side, or the center. I just like to put them in the center just for symmetry. But you get a wooden sword. Now, the wooden sword lets you kill mobs and whatever tries to like blow up your junk. Or get up all in your grill and make your life a living hell in this game of Minecraft.
So now I have a weapon, and I have an axe to chop with, and I have a shovel to dig with.
And a pickaxe to mine stuff with, like hard ores and whatnot. However, what you need to do is upgrade the stone tools before you can really do much of anything. Now you see this little tiddly bit over there?
Yes.
It's a little black, and it looks different from the actual cobblestone. That's called coal, and that's probably one of the most extremely useful items in the game, because you can not only like cook stuff like this chicken, which I'm going to murder. Come here, chicken! Want some chicken? Give me some food. Yay!
You got the chicken.
Yes. Well, food is extremely important for your hunger bar, because if your hunger bar drops to normal, or down to 0, you start losing health. Down to, since I'm on normal, I'll lose down to half a heart. I won't exactly die, but if I get hit with something pretty nasty, I'm dead. I have to find my way back to my own little world and basically pick up my crap.
So you're now mining the coal.
Yeah, I'm mining coal now.
With a wooden pickaxe.
Also, I want to get some cobblestone, and I want to probably find a place to like hollow out or make my own little place, you know, for like a house, a shelter.
Away from what you said would attack me in the nighttime?
Yeah, pretty much. During the day, the mobs don't really hurt you because most of them burn up in the sun. Like skeletons, zombies are your biggest threat during the nighttime because they're just so active during the nighttime. Creepers can spawn at any time.
Day or night?
Day or night, and they blow up. But they're not really that big of an issue. right after the beginning game, and I'll show you why later on. Once you start getting like a full armor set, they're easy to deal with. You take literally no damage, and the creepers blow up, and they just damage your armor, which is easily fixable with either something called an anvil, or you can just
Now,
craft more armor.
what is that pink thing?
Oh, that's a pig. That's more food. I could kill him, but because he's on an edge of a cliff,
Right.
like an idiot, he can fall off, and I can't collect his pork chops.
Uh-huh.
So give me your pork
There he
chops.
goes. Now you can get him.
Give me your
Well.
pork chops. Come on, piggy,
Whoops.
piggy. Don't be a dick.
He did. He went back to the edge.
Oh yeah, collected his stuff. Oh yeah, there's another one down there. I'll just leave that piggy.
What's that other thing over
These
there?
are sheeps. There's black, gray, and white. Yeah.
Cool.
These, I need to kill 3 of these to make a bed, which I'm going to try and do.
You can make a bed from the sheep.
You can make a bed from the wool what they drop. Because I don't have a couple iron bars,
Uh-huh.
I cannot make a pair of shears, which will allow me to not kill the sheep, but
Just
shear
cut
off
their
all the wool off.
Okay.
Yeah. That's way later in the game. I'll explain more about that. But I need to get 3 wool real quick, like so. Doesn't matter what color wool you get, as long as you get 3 pieces of wool. And then what you can do, if I plump my crafting table down, I think this looks like a nice area to build a house for the night. Nice and high up, and I can see kind of what my surroundings are going to look like.
And you could see an enemy coming at you.
Exactly. What I need to do is, let's see, you put 3 pieces of wood in the bottom, like so, and you put the wool, no matter what color it is, in the top slots, in the middle,
In the middle slots.
right above the wood,
Okay.
and you get a bed. This allows you to set your spawn points. You know, you right click to drop the bed down, and you kind of like, yeah, it says you can only sleep at night, but it sets your spawn point. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my shovel and kind of flatten this area out, and try and make like a little house or something that I can incorporate all my goodies throughout this Tiddly Bits Let's Play for all the finer things in Minecraft.
Now, if you don't have any blocks of rock to start with, can you build your house out of blocks of dirt
Oh yeah, you can build your house out of blocks of dirt, but
or wood?
however, there's something that I found interesting with blocks of dirt. It's not a really great substance to build out of, even though sometimes it can look pretty cool depending on what you're building out of dirt.
And why is that?
It's because sound travels through dirt a lot more than it travels through any other substance.
Okay.
So if I build my house out of dirt, I can hear all the spiders and creepers and nastiness like jumping on top of the place. However, because I'm trying to build my house out of wood, I'm going to attract more spiders than usual. For some reason, spiders are attracted to wood and trees.
And I don't like spiders.
Neither do I. But you know what? I got to get this place built before nighttime, and it's almost nighttime.
And the sun's going down.
Yep, so I got to hurry up. Put the door there. That'll be fine. 1, 2, 1, 2. The doors have to be too high, of course. And I'm running out of wood. I'll have to use some dirt.
Whoops.
Yeah.
There's a sheep inside your house.
I have a roommate. Now I have a roommate. His name is El Sheepo. And he's a pretty cool roommate. Except he likes to get too close to the bed at night.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
going
like
to smell it up.
Okay, so I need to get 6 pieces of plank, whatever plank it is, and make sure that I get the 6 pieces. Oh, come on. Come on. It's almost nighttime. I'll just fill it up with dirt because I need a door. I don't exactly need a roof, but I need a door. So 6 pieces. You go in here and you make a shape of a door basically in the crafting table.
Okay.
Most of the things in Minecraft that you can craft look basically like what they actually are. So I can take a door,
And put it there.
and boom, there's a door.
And then put dirt on the extra spots where you don't have the extra blocks of wood.
Exactly.
For now.
Now, spiders can climb up wood or any other material, so I have to watch out for that. But as far as I'm concerned, it's not a big issue because I can just put sticks in the bottom and coal on the top and get a ton of torches with coal and sticks.
And spiders don't like torches?
No mob likes torches because they tend to stay away from, I guess because they're afraid of the light or something, but
Oh, that's true, because sunlight makes them
sunlight makes spiders more docile. It also makes creepers kind of, well, it doesn't do anything for creepers, but makes spiders more docile. It burns up skeletons and zombies, and any other mob in this game that you might encounter does not exist in the overworld, which is the world you spawn in. There are other places called like the Nether and the End, which are absolutely terrifying in my opinion. But okay, so as you see, I have a little makeshift hut, no roof, but I like to sleep under the stars. So I will see you next time on Tiddly Bits. This is DStoucan and Karen. See you next time.